The best things in life are free. That's true. But the stuff that costs money is pretty good too. And even though money can't buy happiness, it can buy us some things that make us happy, like comfort and security, freedom, and the occasional pina colada. So if having the money in our hands is the best thing, then having the money nearby is the next best thing. In fact, we can't have the money in our hands unless it is first nearby. Whether it's in the hands of our parents, family, friends, neighbors, employers, co-workers, somewhere we can get it. If we're selling Tupperware or essential oils and we're surrounded by a bunch of broke-ass people with no money, that's not a good thing. If we have an idea or talent or skill, we want people all around us who can do something about it. Patronage, support. That's why states like tourism so much, because it brings all that far away money nearby. What we don't want is for all the money to be in the hands of 5 guys who got it stashed away in the Cayman Islands. Now, obviously that's an exaggeration, but the point of it isn't. Let's say you own a furniture store. What would be better for you to have outside your store when you open for business tomorrow? 1 billionaire or 1,000 millionaires? It's the same amount of money, but which one's better for you and your business to have outside the door of your furniture store? 1 person with a shitload of money or 1,000 people with a shitload of money? Obviously, we want the 1,000 people. And if that happens, we're going to need a bigger store. Look, we all know the richest 1% in the country own nearly 40% of America's wealth. That's not a secret. Not even talking about the richest 1/10 of 1% and how much they own. Apparently it's some guy named Bob. What if, and I'm just spitballing here, instead of nearly 40% of everything, the richest 1% had 20% of everything? That's still an awful lot in the hands of a few. We'd still have billionaires and multi-billionaires. But with 20% of everything instead of 40%, we'd also have a middle class that's flush with a shitload of new money. And we'd have poor people that weren't so darn poor. That one act would give everybody in the 99%, basically all of us, an average 33% increase in our wealth. That's a pretty nice bump. And on top of that, there'd be even more money nearby. We're definitely going to need a bigger store.